Hey, Carpool Crew, Pastor Justin here. Hope your day is off to a great start. Maybe you're rushing out the door or still hanging out at the table eating breakfast. No matter what, I'm so glad you're here. I want to give a big shout out to Caroline in Franklin, Tennessee. Caroline, I have a bunch of friends in Franklin, Tennessee. I've been to Franklin, Tennessee. I love it there. I hope you've checked out In-N-Out Burger, and I hope you are having a great day as you head off to school. Over the years, I've heard a lot of people talk about kindness, and kindness seems simple, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's easy to be kind to your friends. Sometimes it's harder to be kind to people that we really don't know, or someone you don't usually play with or hang out with, or someone who hasn't been very nice to you lately. That's why Jesus told a story about kindness. Jesus told a story about a man who was traveling and got hurt along the way. He was lying on the side of the road and needed help. A religious leader walked by. He saw the man, but he kept walking. Could you imagine your pastor walking or your worship leader walking by if you were on the side of the road? Well, that's what happened. Then another important person walked by. He saw the man injured on the side of the road too, but he kept going. Then someone else came along. A Samaritan. Now, most people didn't like Samaritans back then, and Samaritans weren't treated very kindly either. But the Samaritan stopped. He helped the hurt man. He cleaned his wounds. He made sure he was safe and stayed with him. Jesus told this story to show that kindness isn't just for people who look like you or act like you or even hang out with you. They don't have to think like you or play the same games as you do. Here's the key verse from this story. Jesus said, "Go and do the same." That's from Luke chapter 10, verse 37. That means kindness is something we do, not just something we talk about. Now, if Jesus were sitting in the car with you or sitting across the table at breakfast, I think he might say something like, "Look for people who need help today." Even small acts of kindness matter to me. So, how can you apply this today? Well, if you see someone sitting alone at lunch, invite them to come sit with you. If someone drops their things in the hallway, stop and help instead of just rushing by. If a kid is being teased, choose to stand up for them or tell an adult nearby. And when you get home later, show kindness to your family by helping without being asked. That's a big one. Kindness doesn't have to be big to matter. Now, remember, wherever you are, however you're listening, God loves you. And parents, if you like this podcast, you're going to love Goodnight Psalms, our bedtime podcast, and Carpooling with Heroes of the Bible. You can subscribe on Apple Podcasts or on Spotify. You won't regret it. Now, before you go, answer this question together. Who is one person you can show kindness to today, even if it feels a little uncomfortable? I'll see you tomorrow on Carpooling with Jesus.